Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to talk today about Apple and its role in terms of social responsibility. Apple's first motto in terms of social responsibility is that if any company wants to do business with us, you have to act fairly and with the objectives and desire to have social responsibility with you. By social responsibility, these principles that Apple abides by, what do we mean? We mean like empowering its workers. For example, by empowering its workers, it's on-the-job training to its workers. By giving them on-the-job training for workers, let's say who are semi-skilled, it helps the workers to gain more knowledge and to become more skilled. And on a social responsibility, that which is good, by educating your own workers and other people. And also it helps on a business perspective, because if your workers are more skilled by empowering them in this education perspective, by educating them and doing on-the-job training to them, your products are going to be quality. And by having quality products, it's good for your customers, because they'll receive quality products which will satisfy them, which is also good socially. The second thing that Apple does in the social responsibility principles is that it needs to promote labor and human rights. And by saying promoting good labor, it means that there mustn't be like child labor. Apple already addressed this issue in China when it's sent its audit report in 2012 that there were children were under from 12 to 15 years were being forced to work instead of them going to school, and they addressed the issue. The second thing is that's against human rights also. So ethically, Apple did a good job in promoting good labor and child labor, which is against human rights. So third thing is, by achieving social responsibility, Apple seeks to promote good, healthy, and safety at work for its workers. Which means the working conditions must be good, and also the working hours of workers has to be at a good way, so that it doesn't look like abusing your workers. The fourth thing is, which is one of the most important things also, the environment. We're currently facing global warming right now. And with all these companies like Greenpeace, which is against companies which unethically cause environmental wastage to our environment, Apple seeks to work alongside them to ensure that its projects are recyclable. If we have recyclable products, it means we're ethically fighting for human rights. So that's how Apple's trying to be socially responsible. And also accountability. If let's say our retail stores or our main manufacturing companies for products, for iPads, everything, which is not recyclable, or which is against the environment, we have to hold someone accountable. And if we hold ourselves accountable, it means we're trying to improve, the environment, or in terms of child labor. For example, we send people to China where one of our retail stores are, and our products is based, and also we have to make sure, Apple has to make sure that everything in terms of social responsibility, these 5 principles are being followed, and someone has to be held accountable if they're not applied by these principles. For example, we have reached a point where if our retailer or one of supply distribution is not socially responsible, we can cut our ties with our company with their retail stores, because we are driven motivatively we're driven to make sure that we are being social responsibility for our public relations also, and for the benefit of our customers and the world around us, and for the people. So even for our pricing of our products, we have to, since our products are quality, we have to produce quality products and then do quality check for those products which we made during the production process, so that we don't have a situation where the customer buys a product and then the product is not working, or the battery, let's say, explodes. We have to do quality checks to make sure that our products, be it iPad, iPhone, MacBook, anything, it has to be quality for our customers to improve, because they have spent money on this product. So we need to make sure that our products, we do quality check on our products so that it's 100% good and efficient to satisfy our customer wants and needs. So this is pretty much all I have to say on our corporate responsibility, and how Apple seeks to make sure that we abide by those principles and our customers are satisfied, and then to protect our environment, child labor, human rights, all these things, these principles that Apple seeks to comply with and abide with. So I'd say thank you. Thank you for listening.